find a story about there was a guy who was operating on Twitter, sawa on Twitter, and he managed to accumulate a substantial number of very successful women who would meet particular needs in his life. So ilikuwa na dem wa mortgage, but then no, it wasn't rent, it was mortgage. There was a babe who was paying a mortgage for an apartment right there in Kilimani, okay? There was the one who was paying for the car, there was the one who was doing food, there was one who was doing clothes, there was even one for the trips, and I'm like, so apparently this story is gonna debut tomorrow. And as I was taking a look at it, we're having a conversation as we're planning what we're gonna do with today's show, and one of the dudes told me, like, Kevin, I don't know why you're tripping. You guys were joking about Tinder swindler, Kenangoa what? Now this guy has you guys shook. He's like, you'd be so shocked how many big names that you know of, and I'm not gonna name drop, who are actually in this business. And I was like, business? What you talking about? And they're like, no. There are men in the business of successful women. I was like, I pull up. And he was like, listen, Boychild has come into this society at a bit of a disadvantage. Their economic and financial power is not as guaranteed as it is for babes. So they don't have as many opportunities. Jobos are not really that forthcoming. So they've become very industrious, and industrious in terms of the business of babes with chums. I'm like, anasema, kina nani. Listen, us guys were here complaining about fuel, food, sujui rent, what? Their babos paying mortgages. You know what a mortgage is? A mortgage is like a 25 to 30 year commitment, every month payment. It's a commitment, 25 to 30 years. And I was like, And he's like, what, listen, things are not coming through for Boychild. So a boy gotta do what a boy gotta do. And I'm like, So I'm like, right now as we speak, Boychild is in a place where he's comfortable being taken care of and being given the baby boy treatment. They're like, Allah, what are you trying to tell me? I was like, no, pull up. Honestly, right now, as an African man, you're trying to tell me that you are comfortable and okay with being kept. Alikuwa nasema ndio. I was like, Kwa grao munasemaje? Because honestly, if this is the situation, you better tell the babes so that they can start preparing themselves. 0711 046 100.